Good morning, boys and girls. Today we will be working on the letter M. We've been studying about the forest, so today we're going to draw a mule deer. A mule deer. Here we go. You're going to start in the middle of the page. We're not going to make them too big because don't forget they have antlers, so you need to have room for that. So you're going to go right in that middle section, and you're going to draw the front of his face. So you're going to start here. You're going to go down and back up. All right, so you're gonna make like a U kind of squished on its side. All right, so that's going to be his face. You're gonna draw a letter V right here for his nose, and this little line down for his mouth, right? You can make it go all the way down or part way down like me. All right, then you're gonna go up to the top up here, and you're going to draw his ear. So to draw an ear, you're gonna draw going up away from the head, and then you're going to curve it back down. So come back down the other way. Oops, mine should be a little more pointed. There we go. And come back the other way. All right, so now we're going to make it so his ear looks like it's turning backwards. You're going to start at that point, and you're going to curve it out and back to that point. Back the other way. There we go. All right, now he needs an eye, and they have really big eyes, so we're just going to draw a circle right here in the middle. All right, and then we're going to draw a half a circle using that circle already to make a circle like this. And then we're going to color this little section in black. There we go. All right. Now we're going to draw the back of his neck. And it's going to come down from here. Make sure you don't get it close to this because he needs a neck, right? So you're going to go from this part of the ear. All right, you're going to curve it out and down. Okay, don't go too far. It shouldn't really go past where his head is. And you're going to stop. All right, then you're going to come here. You're going to come in, not right at that corner, but come back a little bit. And you're going to come down this way. So this is going to be the front part of its body. All right, so from here, you're going to curve out just a little bit, back. All right. Now from here, he's going to need a leg, right? So we're going to come down from here. And we're going to curve straight down almost to the bottom, but not quite. And you're going to curve it a little bit, and you're going to come back. Now, don't make it too thick because he doesn't want to have super long, thick legs, right? Just normal size legs, all right? And he needs another front one, so you're going to come right here off the front, go straight down next to the other one, and curve back. I like to shorten mine just a little bit so you can see that there's a difference. All right, now we need the back side of him, right? The back side. So, or her, depending on what you're drawing. Okay, so come up a little bit from the neck, and you're going to draw a curve, very slightly curve, almost straight. Make sure you leave space because they need that little bushy white tail that they have. So you're going to curve down for the back of him, but make sure your curve is shortened from this side of its body. So just go a little curve back. All right. From there, so right here would be where his leg is, right? So we're going to come down a little bit more, and then their back legs kind of come out. So we're going to go out a little bit, like so. And then you're going to come back down, stopping about the same size as the other one. So straight down. Here's his back leg. All right, so now the front part of his back leg is curved right here. So we're going to go above this spot that we did already, and we're going to curve it back, leaving enough space to make his leg. All right. You want them to about the same size as these ones. So I actually need to come back just a little bit more. All right, and go straight down, stopping, remember, about the same length. You don't want long back legs, and you don't want super short back legs. And you're going to curve that back in like that. All right, now we need his stomach right here, his stomach. So we're going to go from here, we're going to curve back over to here. So it would continue like this, and a slight curve back to there. There we go. All right, now the next part, you're going to curve because we need his extra leg right here. We're going to follow just like we did on this one, follow along. So over here, it curves just ever so slightly. Remember, not touching, stopping before you get to the side, and coming down and curving back a little bit shorter than the other one, just like we did on that side. There's our outline basis of our deer. Okay, now that he needs his little tail, right? Their tails hang low, but they kind of come out like this, like a little zigzag and then back, right? So just a little tiny tail on the end, like so. All right, they need their hoofs, right? So we're going to go straight, kind of like not you can go either straight across or a slight diagonal. I like to do them a little slight diagonal. Make sure they're offset so they don't touch each other, so it doesn't look like one big leg. So over here again here, and then up a little bit on this side over here, right? Then they have those hoofs, right? So we're going to draw a line in the middle of each of them, like so, so that you can see that they have hoofs. All right, what's that one thing that our mule deers have? Right? Our mule deers have those really big antlers, right? So you're going to come and draw two little lines up here in the front of the forehead, right by that ear. Okay. Then you're going to draw a line over the ear. So don't make sure you don't go in the ear. So you're going to go from your line over the ear. So make your line diagonal so it goes over his ear, and then you're going to curve back before you get to that M. All right. From there, you're going to curve back in, stop before you get to the bottom. Then you're going to curve back up and back down. And there's two pieces to it. Then they have that like flat surface. So we're going to go flat a little bit, staying along the lines here. And they'll all have that one more, right? That one more little bump up. So we're going to go up and back down, right? And then it's going to come forward over forehead, right? So we're going to go like this, come a little bit above this line, a little bit of forward before that line, and then curve back to your line. There you go. There's one side. But what we know is they always have two, right? So that's one. We need to do the other one. So we're going to do another one right next to it. So we're going to curve right inside this one, just like this piece here. So this one's right there. Curve right inside there. Okay, then another one right next to this one. And it's going to curve along the side here. It's going to come right along the side of this one. Stop when you get to it. Then it needs this extra little bump on for the other antler. So you're going to come over here just ever so slightly. Bump up again, back down. And just like we did with his legs, we're going to follow that curve around, right? So we're going to come from here, we're going to follow, but this time we're going to stop right in the middle of the other one. So it looks like he has two antlers, one right next to each other, right? If he was turned his head, it would come out bigger. Now ours is a younger deer, so he doesn't have the big full sides like the mule has, right? All right, so we need to draw one more ear. He's missing that other ear behind, so what we're just going to do is draw a little line down right here and then back. So then it looks like he has two ears. There's the basis of our mule deer. All right, now you're going to have to get a brown out, and if you have a tan, get a tan. If you don't have a tan, get yellow. I know it's supposed to be white, but our color's already white, so it's kind of hard to see if you color him or her white. All right, so we know that, actually go ahead and get out the white too. We'll make it even lighter. All right, we know that the back of them right here, right? The back by their tail is white. From studying, right? We know that that's white. And their tail is mostly white. So we're going to do white right there. They also have this white right here, right? In the middle here. So you guys can see it for the purposes of looking at it. I'm going to make mine yellow. So this is, I'm just going to go yellow wiggle right here, right? Because it's right at their backside and then their tail. And then here it goes to their front a little bit. Here is also white, right? Those are the two main things on a mule deer, right? And the rest is brown. So I'm going to go ahead and color right in there. Do some wiggle colors. Again, if you have tan, it will work better than the yellow because you'll be able to see it. Make sure you don't color in the eye. And then inside here will also be a tan or a yellow. So we're going to go ahead and color around that spot. All right, so color back in. Go ahead and fill that whole thing in. Okay. Keep right here is white, right? So we're going to go around. I drew mine yellow so you could see it. Or you can just not color it in right there. And so you'll know that that's white. Okay. Coloring in its legs. Remember to do it soft coloring, wiggles coloring, so that you can still see the lines that you drew, right? And then again, I like to turn my paper so I can help myself color in a little bit easier, right? Let me turn the paper. All right, softly going over that black line again so you can still see it, all right? Leaving its backside. Remember, it has that white backside as well. All right. And its legs, again, you can color right over it. That black line right there, if you color very softly. Color it in very softly. All right, they do have a little tip right here that's brown, so I'm just color a little bit. Excuse me, the back part is brown and then the tip is white, right? The tip is white. All right, there is my deer, or the mule deer. I'm going to go ahead and color its antlers in yellow so we can see them. All right. And our other side also needs to be colored in. This time, try not to go over the line because you don't really want it to smear. You want it to see that there's two distinct antlers, right? There we go. We can do a little bit of yellow on the hoofs so we can see the hoofs. All right. Now we get a little bit of pink. Color in that little ear right here. There we go. And now our mule deer usually lives in grass and shrubs. So we're going to go ahead and get the green out. And we're just going to kind of shade it in just a little bit, making big up and down strokes very softly because they mostly live not where it's green, right? Right now it's a little bit of both. So we're going to go ahead and go over it lightly with the brown as well. All right, we're going to draw a shrub over here. So a shrub is kind of like a big bush, right? We're just going to do some wiggles back. There we go. There's my shrub. And then we're going to kind of color it in circular motion so it looks like it's leaves, right? It looks like it's leaves. So keep going in circles, circles, circles. If we do that, it kind of makes it look like it's a bush or a small shrub, right? I'm going to give it a little bit of brown for its little trunk that they have, and then do a couple lines through it so it gives it a little bit of texture, right? There you go. There's your mule deer. We're all ready for our magic color. So I'm going to do purple today. We always start at the what? Oh yeah, at the top. You're going to go straight from the top down, jump back up, down again, up, and back down for the third hump, or second hump, third line, down, jump up, around, jump up, around again for that letter M. Then we're going to go down here to mule deer. So start at the top, always at the top. Top down, jump back up, down, up, down for the M. The U is a curve up, down. L is a straight line down. That tricky E, remember you start under the line. You're going to go out and around for the E. And the D, start out like a C. Go jump up and straight down. Make sure your lines are touching though, right? That E again, out and around, out and around. Letter R, straight line down, jump up, and curve down. And then don't forget, write your name at the bottom. My name is Mrs. Stevens. Don't copy me. Make sure you write your name. All right, until next time. Goodbye.